every morning. Meeting the needs, August 16. Therefore I command you, saying, you shall open your hand wide to your brother, to your poor and needy in your land. Deuteronomy 15 verse 11. A friend of mine noticed a poor and frail woman who came to his house every day, knocking on the door and asking if there were any empty plastic bottles she could have. She collected and sold those bottles, and the small income she earned was her only means of survival. One day, my friend had an idea. He asked her, could you show me where you live? She led him through a narrow pathway to a filthy and neglected place where she was staying. Seeing the poor conditions in which she lived, he was deeply moved with compassion. He built a small shelter where she could at least sleep safely. But that was not the end. Another idea came to his mind. He began an online campaign and worked together with local churches to find a place where homes could be built for people who had nowhere to live. Throughout the Bible, God continually reminds his people to care for those who are in need. When God was preparing the Israelites to enter the land of Canaan, he instructed Moses to encourage them, saying, you shall open your hand wide to him and willingly lend him sufficient for his need. Deuteronomy 15 verse 8. The same passage reminds us, the poor shall never cease out of the land. Verse 11. We do not have to look very far to see that this is still true today. Since God calls us to open our hands generously, we too are called to help those who are in need. Everyone needs food, shelter, and water. Even if we do not have much, we can still share what we have. We can offer food, provide clothing, or extend a helping hand. Small acts of kindness, when done with love, can make a great difference in someone's life. So today, take a moment to think about the needs you have seen or heard about around you. Ask yourself, what can I do to help? Jesus said, truly, I say to you, whatever you did for the one of the least of these my brethren, you did it for me. Matthew 25, verse 37 to 40. Prayer. Jesus, please open my eyes to see the needs of those around me and show me how I can help them. Give me a willing heart and generous hands to be a blessing to others. Amen.